Hi everyone. First of all, I want to thank you all. As you might know, 13 days ago I got fired from my 9 to 5 corporate job, and that was due to lack of enthusiasm and not staying late at the job. 9 days ago I posted my first serious video on YouTube. I am very happy to pass the 100 subscriber mark, and more specifically 110 subscribers as I'm recording this video. Although it might be nothing compared to all other channels, but for me it means a lot. I have a message, and I know I can help you achieve the body of your dreams and the best shape of your life, even after the age of 40. And that is exactly what I did. I went from 177 pounds to 131 pounds and reached my goal of sub 10% body fat in 9 months. This step-by-step method is fail-proof and will work for everyone. I have been trying to share my knowledge of weight loss and muscle gain to other people around me, but nobody listens and nobody cares. However, fortunately here on YouTube, the people who find you really care and really want to make a change in their lives. That is very valuable to me and makes me happy and motivated that I can help. I have formulated the whole process of going from 30% or more body fat to 10% or less body fat in less than a year, which works for everybody, men, women, at any age or ethnicity. And it works 100% of the time, even you have a slow metabolism. And the good thing is that it's very simple and everybody can do it. The method I'm sharing with you will increase your health and even strength and endurance, and is 100% natural. It is also very convenient, and it doesn't require much time to cook or meal prep. In this video series, most of the focus will be on the diet rather than physical activity. Physical activity is not entirely required if your primary goal is fat loss. However, exercise has numerous benefits that we'll focus on in other videos. For now, I will share the first 3 steps for fat loss, and in the future videos I will share 5 other steps to get into sub 10% body fat. Now let's get into it. Step 1, the decision. The first and the most important step, and arguably the hardest one, is to make the decision. You have to make the decision to get into the best shape of your life. Your decision should be unshakable. I cannot emphasize enough of the benefits of getting into low body fat percentage, and I will make a video about that soon. But in summary, the benefits are huge and the downsides are almost none. For the moment, I assume that you have made your decision and you're ready to start. You might even be in the process. I just want to tell you one thing. If you're really serious about this, don't quit. It will work. Guaranteed. It might take some time, hopefully not a lot of time, but it will work. There are many times along this journey that it might feel like there is no progress no matter how much you try and do the right things. But bear in mind that this is normal and expected. The process is not linear and it will flatline at times because the body will resist letting go of the fat storage, and you have to be persistent to break the barrier and go to the next level. If you have really made the decision and it's unshakable, if nothing can sway you, and you don't care about being socially awkward, then let's start the transformation and go to step 2. Before going to step 2, let me share you an experience of mine. Let me tell you one thing that people were annoyed about in the workplace, and it's one of the contributing factors that led me to get fired. My diet and lifestyle were very strange and probably intimidating to them. They wanted me to eat like them, be like them, and look like them, to look like a potato. I remember in the Christmas party, my manager's wife criticized him for being fat and out of shape. She pointed at me, indicating that that's the ideal. That pissed him off. Then he replied to her, "He doesn't even look nice, and that's not normal." And in reply, I said something that changed our relationship forever. I said, "It is very easy for me to look like you. Just give me 1 month and 100 pizzas. But if you want to look like me, assuming if it's even possible, it's gonna take years or even decades for you." Then the wife laughed at him, and 1 month later I was fired. If you don't fit in, they will start to resent you. If you are really serious about doing this, please know that it might have social consequences, and you have to be prepared. Before going to step 2, which is the start of the transformation, I can assure you that you will feel 10 times better, and not only your physique, but your health will improve if you get into sub 10% body fat. Step 2, action. Let's suppose you're in the beginning of your weight loss. You have made your decision but are not really sure what to do or how to do it. I would assume that you're on a standard Western diet. In this step, I'm not even telling you to get rid of any type of foods. You can have whatever you like, even highly processed foods or sugars if you like. If you're eating healthy, congratulations, you're one step ahead. Otherwise, at this step is not entirely required. The only thing that you have to do in this step is to do what is called intermittent fasting. You need to limit the number of your meals per day and eat no calories in between the meals. If you're having 3 meals per day, make it 2. It doesn't really matter which meal you're skipping, and the one that fits your schedule the best is the one you have to go for. For me personally, I skip the breakfast as I don't really get hungry in the mornings. Furthermore, I feel mentally sharper without a full stomach. However, there is a cheat code. If it's difficult for you to not eat food for a certain period of time, the cheat code is to drink something without calories. You can either drink black tea, green tea, or coffee. Black coffee is the best and works the best for me. If you like milk in your coffee, just add a little bit of skim milk. And if you want your coffee to be sweet, add no-calorie sweeteners like stevia and erythritol. Just be aware of the laxative effects of sugar alcohols such as erythritol. Now let's get into step 3. Let's suppose you have been on a 2 meals per day diet, intermittent fasting, for some time, let's say 2 months or a month, and your body is adapted. Now we want to take it a step further and go 1 meal a day. This is very effective and will kickstart your fat loss. You don't even need to exercise to lose fat. If you don't want to or don't have time for it, going 1 meal a day will kickstart your fat burning. You might be wondering what the best time of the day is for that 1 meal, and in response I can say that it depends on you and your schedule. For me personally, having that meal at dinner works the best because I can be productive and active the whole day and eat at night, get sleepy and rest. Some people say that you shouldn't eat close to bedtime, but in my experience, it's quite the opposite. If you push the meal time further, there are 2 advantages. The first one is that shortly after you eat, you will sleep, which means you don't get hungry and you don't eat. The second one is that your body will tap into the fat reserves during the day, which is more active. If you want to increase your fat burning, you can do some light exercises. It's not necessary to go to the gym, but you can go for extended period of walks. Also, when you go for walking or any type of physical activity on an empty stomach, the body has to tap into the fat reserves in order to get energy, which also increases the fat burning. If you have been successful in the first 3 steps I just shared, by month 3 you will have shed roughly 7 to 10% of your body fat. Let's suppose your initial weight was 210 pounds and your height is 5'9", and you're at a 30% body fat. By the end of month 3, you will be roughly at 20% body fat and your weight will likely be around 180 pounds. It can vary and it depends on your metabolism, physical activity, and what you eat. In the next videos, I'm going to talk about the process from month 3 to month 12. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.